Are you looking for the best TVs? In this video we will look at some of the 7 best TVs on the market before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Hisense U65QF. The Hisense U65QF is the brightest TV I've ever seen in its price range, with wide and accurate color that also swings well above its class. Its Amazon Fire TV smart TV platform lacks some of the niceties of Hisense's higher-end Google TV-powered TVs, like hands-free voice control and Google Cast, but it's still easily the best budget TV currently available. The Hisense U65QF is a top pick for anyone who wants a bright, colorful TV without spending a lot of money. It's especially appealing if you want a really big screen. A 100-inch model can be had for under $2,000. At number 2. LG Evo G5 OLED TV. The LG Evo G5 is simply the best OLED TV we've tested. It's shockingly bright for an OLED, with fantastic color range and accuracy. It's also packed full of features, and can be mounted nearly flush on the wall. In fact, you'll have to mount it on the wall, because it doesn't come with a table stand. The LG Evo G5 OLED TV is splurge-worthy, justifying its price with an incredible picture. Just be prepared to pay extra for installation on your wall, or be ready, and very careful, with a power drill and 2 extra pairs of hands. At number 3. Hisense U8QG. The U8QG is the latest in a long line of high-end Hisense TVs that wow us with their performance and the fantastic value they offer. It's incredibly bright, even more than last year's already blazing U8N, boasts wide and accurate colors, and has a built-in 4.1.2 channel spatial audio speaker system. It also has a conveniently side-mounted USB-C port that accepts DisplayPort signals, so you can easily connect smaller devices to the screen without any wireless lag. It doesn't offer quite the inky, bloom-free blacks of OLED TVs, but for that technology, you'll be paying 2 to 3 times as much. Even though it's pricier than its predecessor, the U8QG is still an excellent value considering the picture and features you get for the price. Be aware that it oddly only has 3 HDMI ports, presumably the trade-off for the DisplayPort USB-C connection, so if you have all 3 game consoles and want to also connect a gaming PC or a soundbar, you'll have to deal with a visible wire coming out of the side of the screen and no HDR to keep everything hooked up at once. At number 4. Roku Pro Series. I like to recommend Roku devices to less tech-savvy users who want to enjoy streaming, because the Roku OS platform is much simpler, more direct, and media-focused than most other smart TV platforms. It doesn't have a full voice assistant or a huge smart home ecosystem it can manage, but it makes it easy to search for media and jump quickly into whatever service you want. The Roku Pro Series is the best TV I've tested that uses Roku OS, with a great picture and useful features like Apple AirPlay, hands-free voice control, and a remote finder button. If you want a TV that's just a good-looking screen without an Alexa-like voice assistant, the Roku Pro Series is easy to recommend. At number 5. Amazon Fire TV Omni Mini LED. The Fire TV Omni Mini LED is Amazon's best television yet, with more than 3 times the luminance of the Fire TV Omni QLED. It's packed with features, including a 120Hz native refresh rate with support for 144Hz VRR and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, hands-free Alexa, and Apple AirPlay 2. It's also reasonably priced, in line with higher-end Google TVs from Hisense and TCL. This is the affordable Fire TV that has hands-free Alexa. That's handy if you use Amazon's voice assistant to control your smart home devices, or simply enjoy the Fire TV interface more than other smart TV platforms. At number 6. Samsung S95F. The Samsung S95F is a bright and colorful OLED TV with a built-in 4.2.2 channel speaker system that uses side and upward firing drivers to produce an immersive sound field, so you can get spatial audio without an additional soundbar or speaker system. If you do want more audio power on top of what the TV can offer, Samsung's Q Symphony technology lets you add one of its compatible Q series soundbars to the mix while still taking full advantage of the S95F sound speakers. The Samsung S95F is a good home theater centerpiece TV, especially if you're building a spatial audio setup from scratch. It also lets you keep your cable clutter and various devices out of sight, thanks to its One Connect box, which offloads all of the TV's ports to a separate enclosure connected to the screen by a single thin wire. At number 7. Hisense U16UX. The Hisense U16UX is one of the most advanced TVs available, using a new RGB mini LED backlight technology that produces the brightest and most colorful picture I've seen in testing. Instead of using only white or blue LEDs like most other LED TVs, the U16UX uses clusters of red, green, and blue lights that can individually dim or brighten to not only improve the panel's contrast, but also its color range. It looks incredible, and it has a built-in 6.2.2 channel spatial audio system, so its sound lives up to its picture. Super big and super expensive, the Hisense U16UX is probably out of your budget, even if you have the space for it. If you can drop 5 digits on a cutting-edge TV, though, you should give it some thought.